I'm going to stop you for a couple minutes here. I'm going to ask you some questions, and just maybe so we can clarify a couple things about the Nephilium in Genesis 6:4, going back to that. First of all, the first question I have, and that I'm sure a lot of people are wondering right now, is what are the sons of God? And basically just discuss that and tell me exactly what they are.
Fallen angels that when sin entered the world from Lucifer convincing Eve to partake of the forbidden fruit, the good and evil, the knowledge of good and evil, which is duality in essence, basically choice, that God cast out Lucifer, which was the head angel, and a third of the angels in heaven, and they are the sons of God.
All right, Jeremy, thanks a lot. The next question I have is comes from Genesis 6:4. Back to that. It says there were giants on the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men. Can you basically just go ahead and discuss what were the giants and how they're connected to the Nephilium, and where are they now?
Well, the giants were created when the Anunnaki, or the sons of God, fallen angels, mated with the daughters of men. The Bible says that they married them. And they created this super giant race that were men of renown that were here, and God destroyed all the mankind on earth because their bloodline was severed, because the seed of Eve was supposed to crush the head of Lucifer. And to understand where the Nephilim, or who they are, why these Anunnaki people did this, and who they are, you have to understand what the purpose was behind it, because there was an intention behind it to sever the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to Jesus Christ. So in his efforts, he tried to manipulate his seed into mankind. So that's why the thoughts or the intents of mankind was evil continually. And that's why God said that Noah was righteous and that he walked with God, because his family and his bloodline was pure. Now, the Nephilium were here before and they were after. I don't know how the only place they could have gone was outer space. How did they do that? That leads into our next couple topics, where the government and technology, and where we get our technology. And the Bible talks about a sudden explosion. But I'm getting off point again. And the Nephilium also is talked about on the clay tablets of the Sumerian culture, the Sumerian text, 4,500 years ago. And they knew, get this, they knew what Neptune looked like, the color of the atmosphere. They knew the spot on top of Saturn. They have us all written down on clay tablets. How could they have known what it looked like unless they went there themselves, or someone came or is able to fly in ships or spaceships, outer space, and seen it for themselves and came and told them? How did they know that? And where did these people go when?
So these Nephilium, these giants, what evidence is there today that suggests that they actually existed? Is there pictures? Are there bones somewhere in a museum or something like that?
Yeah, actually there is. They've discovered many tombs, and there was a king. What king was it? It was the Roman king. I forgot his name, but 230 BC or AD, a king discovered a tomb with 6 skeleton remains of giants that were anywhere from 12 feet to 18 feet tall. One of the skeleton remains, it was 18 feet and it was 6 feet wide.
That's pretty big. So what about any modern day pictures? Can we go online and look these up?
Yeah, actually, there's a bunch of different websites. If you just go into, if you Google it, look up Nephilium, Nephillm, or it's spelled different ways if it Hebrew context and everything like that. But There's they found 36 feet tall skeleton remain in Africa, Indonesia, all over the world. They found these skeleton remains of giants just buried in the earth. And where are they now? I don't know. People confiscated them, or somebody doesn't want people to know, the truth, I guess.
All right, folks. It is true. You can go to Google and you can Google in the Nephilim, and these images will pop up, and you can actually read about them and read articles and study more in depth. And this is our first topic, so it's going to cut a little short here. But if you have any questions for me or Jeremy, who discussed Genesis 6:4 today, you can email us at ameriCON@yahoo.com. So yeah, go ahead and email us with any information or questions or criticism that you might have for us. And we both appreciate you guys listening today. And
stay tuned for next time. We're talking about Nibiru.
We are going to discuss a lot more topics here. Everything from what people think is a government conspiracy to your normal everyday life. So thanks a lot.